Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for 23 ABC News at 5. I'm Jessica Harrington. Tonight's top stories. The district attorney's office releasing the number of homicides for 2019, what officials are saying about these latest numbers and how they stack up to last year. Plus, the coroner identifying the man killed in a deputy-involved shooting. Details on what led to the deadly incident over the weekend. Allison?
And Kern County will be drying out with warming temperatures for the rest of the work week, but I'll let you know what that means for your New Year's Eve plans when 23 ABC News at 5 starts right now.
Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 5 starts now.
Good evening. The district attorney's office has released their year-end review of homicides in Kern County, and according to them, the numbers are going down. 23 ABC's Alex Bell joins us live from outside the Justice Building. She's taking a deeper dive into their numbers. Alex?
Yes, Jess, for the first time in years, those homicide numbers are decreasing. But last year, the district attorney's office said that Kern County had the highest number of homicide rates per capita, more than any other county in California. But preliminary numbers from the Department of Justice are showing that those numbers are actually going down for the first time in years.
For the first time in 5 years, we have seen a decrease in the number of homicide cases in the county of Kern.
Today, the Kern County District Attorney's Office released their year-end review of homicides in the county. The numbers are pulled from the Department of Justice and are preliminary figures. The final report will be released July of 2020. According to the DOJ statistics, 2019 marks the first year since 2014 where the number of homicides has decreased compared to the previous year. The DA's office tells us this is a huge step forward after the last several years of Kern County seeing an upward trend in homicides. Now the count includes all degrees of murder as well as involuntary manslaughter, but the DOJ and Kern County DA's office does not include two types of homicides, which leaves some discrepancies in the numbers. They do not include officer-involved shootings as criminal homicides in this count unless criminal charges are filed, and traffic-related homicides are not included. According to the DOJ, Kern County has had 101 homicides reported in 2018. 23 ABC counted a total of 116 homicides in 2018, and the coroner's office reported 115 homicides in 2018. For 2019, the DOJ counted 90 homicides. 23 ABC counted 96 homicides. Now,
when I sat down with the district attorney earlier today, she did tell me that shootings are down. Now, when I talked to the district attorney earlier today, she did tell me that gun shootings are down, that shootings are down and gun seizures are actually up. And according to the California Homicide Report of 2018, firearms still remain the #1 weapon used in homicides. Live in downtown Bakersfield, I'm Alex Bell for 23 ABC News, connecting you.
All right, Alex, thanks for that. The investigation continues into a deadly deputy-involved shooting after a Kern County Sheriff's deputy shot a man in Northeast Bakersfield over the weekend. KCSO received a domestic disturbance call at Water Street near River Boulevard just before 6 p.m. Saturday. The call was disconnected and deputies responded to the home. According to officials, 27-year-old Heriberto Rodriguez answered the door and did not comply with their commands. KCSO says Rodriguez then armed himself with an object, and that's when deputies opened fire, killing him. KCSO says a deputy suffered lacerations to his head. Officials say all deputies involved will be put on administrative leave. A new police use of force law will go into effect in California on January 1st. Back in August, Governor Gavin Newsom signed the bill, which will modify the conditions under which a police officer can legally use deadly force from times when it is reasonable to when it is necessary. The bill faced major opposition from law enforcement. Some say the measure undermines the fact that officers must often make split-second decisions in life and death situations. One person is recovering after a home caught on fire overnight in East Bakersfield. It happened around 2 this morning on Pioneer Drive near Fairfax Road. County Fire found smoke coming from the front door and part of the roof. Crews were able to quickly put out the flames. 4 children and 2 adults were able to evacuate the home prior to the arrival of fire crews thanks to smoke detectors inside the home. One of the residents suffered a minor injury while evacuating the home and was transported to a local hospital. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Another storm sweeping through the region, causing holiday travel issues once again. CHP had to escort traffic over the pass of the Grapevine due to snow today. Fortunately, lanes are open at this hour and traffic is moving smoothly. For updates on traffic, be sure to download our 23 ABC mobile and tablet app.
So we were tracking those snow showers mainly in the Fort Tejon and Grapevine area, but Alta Sierra also saw snow this morning. They tweeted out saying that they had a couple of inches early today on top of that 3-foot base. So they are going to be open tomorrow. Well, really all this week, but tomorrow for your New Year's Eve, you can expect a high of 38 degrees, 39 on New Year's Day. So it is definitely going to be chilly up there, but nice conditions to head out to the slopes. But that system that brought those snow showers today, as you can see, has cleared across the region. That is now well to our south. We're looking at temperatures in those low 50s right now here in Bakersfield. We'll be dropping down to the 40s and then into those mid to low 30s in our mountain and desert cities. But something that we are tracking overnight is a dense fog advisory. So I will have more details on that, and I'll let you know just how warm we could be getting later this week. Coming up next.
Well, for all PG&E customers, you may want to listen to this. Your electricity bill is expected to go up in the new year. On average, combined electricity and gas service bills will increase by about $2 for most customers. This totals to a 1.5% increase in costs. PG&E has already filed with the California Public Utilities Commission to increase electricity rates again later in the new year. The increased rates come as PG&E tries to recover from bankruptcy. They are currently facing liabilities linked to wildfire victims. Any kids looking for something to do before they head back to school? Well, we have something that may be right up your alley. On Friday, kids have a chance to build a robot and have some winter fun. The event is open to 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Each child will be able to build their own robot amongst other projects. It's all happening at Buena Vista Museum of Natural History and Science on Friday starting at 8 a.m. until noon. It's $50 and students will go home with a robot and a book to make another one. Space is limited, so hurry and sign up. Still to come here on 23 ABC News at 5. 2 people are dead following a shooting at a church in Texas. What officials are saying about the incident. That story coming up next.